Do you ever wonder if what you're re-experiencing right now is real, or if it is all just a simulation? You might think that's just a crazy idea, but it's actually a theory that has some scientific basis. And it turns out that there are some very good reasons to think that we might be living in a computer simulation right now. I'm a science educator here to bring you the very latest in scientific thinking, and this idea of the simulation hypothesis has been keeping me up at night. The simulation hypothesis says that the reality we experience is not real, but rather it's a computer simulation created by a more advanced civilization. It sounds far-fetched, but the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. For one thing, think about how much computing power we have now compared to just 50 years ago. We have gone from giant mainframe computers that take up entire rooms to smartphones that fit in our pockets. And this trend is continuing. Just a few years ago, scientists at Google and OpenAI created programs that could beat humans at their own games. And now they're creating realistic artificial intelligence that can carry on conversations indistinguishable from a human. If this trend continues for just a few more decades, we'll be able to create simulations so realistic that we can't tell they're not real. But wait, doesn't this just prove that we're living in a simulation? Not quite. It just means that if we had a civilization with technology far more advanced than ours, they would be able to do it. Here's where things keep me up at night. According to the scientists who came up with the simulation hypothesis, if we can create simulations that are indistinguishable from reality, then it means that this very thing has already happened. There are civilizations out there more advanced than us that have created simulations like ours, and it means that we might already have been uploaded into one of those simulations. So if you're one of those people who likes to think about these sorts of things, here's what keeps me up at night. If we're in a simulation, then it means that there are other simulations out there that are real, just as real as the one that we're in. And it means that there could be other versions of you out there living completely different lives from the ones that you could have lived. Maybe there is a version of you that didn't swipe right on that Tinder date, and that version of you is now happily married. Or maybe there is a version of you that did swipe right, and is now living a life full of adventure and excitement. If this is keeping you up at night too, then don't worry. There's no way to prove or disprove the simulation hypothesis. Although it's only a theory, perhaps today it's no longer a science fiction story. Thanks for watching. See you next time.